Welcome. Welcome back. It's a bug. My name is Tana Louise, and this is Moving Home at 31. So, we want to talk about moving home at 31 and how I got here. It has been a very interesting transition. Not bad, interesting. I was actually really nervous about moving home. And I was nervous about moving home because I thought that it would be a thing of me I guess not being mentally okay. Like I really thought I was not going to be okay. I really thought that moving home was gonna, because of how big the change was, I thought that it was gonna trigger my anxiety. I thought that I would be kind of overstaying my welcome. And I thought that I would ultimately be like just kind of in the way. But to my surprise, it has not been that way. And this has been like a really good experience, like moving back home. So I'm doing a 2-part move home. My 2-part move home, this would be, my 2-part move home is me staying with my dad for a few months. Well, it was only supposed to be like a month and a half. But it turned out to be 2.5. And my second part is going to Arizona, which is where I thought I would reside. But because moving home, I tried to have no expectations. I literally, oh my God. I tried to have no expectations, and I think it kind of worked for me because I have run into a few different opportunities that kind of made me change my mind about about maybe moving to Texas, about going to Arizona and staying for as long as I was going to stay. I think I have just completely allowed, I have submitted, what is it? I've relinquished control, and I have just tried to see where this will take me. I think that's the best way to put it. But I moved home at 31 because it's ghetto. That's one. It's very much so ghetto. And hold on, let me see where he's going. I think he needs a break, so he's going on the porch. But moving home I needed a break. Like being an adult is far beyond ghetto, and it's the popo, y'all. The popo. But oh my God, all these goddamn bugs, goodness. But moving home, okay, being an adult is ghetto. Sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. But moving home, oh my God, being an adult is ghetto. That's where we're going. And I think I found myself financially struggling more and more and more. Because once you get a little bit of money and you're making it, you start to feel like, okay, well, I can spend a little bit here, spend a little bit there. And, you start taking trips and stuff, and, you shop, and those become habits, and it's hard to break those. So I found myself in debt. And this is after I've done a lot. I've done a lot with my time in Florida. I went to esthetician school. I got my undergraduate degree. I got my master's degree. I did esthetician school. I moved to a different city. I moved to Tampa. I mean, I've done a lot. Just speaking for myself, I've done a lot. And reflecting back on all of that, I know I had bad money habits, but I think those bad money habits finally caught up with me when at my last apartment. And although I had it and I was getting on track with everything, it just got to be so much because mentally working 2 full-time jobs is draining in itself, and it gets to be tiresome. And I was barely getting sleep. It was a lot. So, especially if you're in an environment where it's not conducive to your mental health. So, I had to leave one of those full-time jobs because it was mentally draining, because it was taking so much out of me. I had to leave it. And yeah, it was just a lot. So sorry, I'm not looking in the camera. It's just a little weird sitting in the yard and talking to a camera with an umbrella and a cowboy hat with Crocs and mismatched shirt and pants. So just a little weird. Yeah. But I've enjoyed my experience moving home. Like, I've had time with my family, I've had time with my grandparents, and sometimes we just need a fucking break. Sometimes we need a break, and I'm lucky and blessed enough to have people that I can take a break, who will allow me to take a break and not have to carry a big financial burden. Like, I'm so lucky and blessed. But yeah, I'm so blessed. And yeah, this has just been one of those things where I had to sit down and reflect. I have not had a moment to think about, I don't know. I think this was just a resting period for me. Like, I haven't done anything. Like, I've just been enthralled with my surroundings and just being present in the moment. I think that's why my anxiety hasn't been as affected. Because I've just been present. I've just been present in the moment. I've been trying to get back on my fitness goals and my fitness journey. I'm trying to think about everything that has like kind of transpired for me thus far. I don't know. It's been kind of peaceful. It's been kind of peaceful. And it's made me think about the relationships that I have with my family and that, it's okay to come back home. It's okay to come back. Your experience as a child, for some people's experiences as children don't transcend into their adulthood. Some people's do. And I'm just so happen to be lucky enough to where that is not the case for me. But yeah, so I talked about my mental health. Let's talk about finances. So you guys know why I moved home, but financially moving home, like, and being here, baby, when I say I don't see a check to myself, like, I don't get to save $1. I don't get to, it's just not giving what I thought I was going to give. Like, I think in my head, I had the idea that I was going to be like a baby millionaire. Like, for real. I really thought like I was going to be able to do so many things, I was going to be able to do some solo trips, get a rental car, get a hotel, pay for all of this on my own, not have to use Zip. Clock that. I really just thought that this experience moving home, I was just going to be able to live my it girl life. I had to come here, baby girl. Let me hold your hand and say, no, this is real life. It's not social media. This is not none of that pookie. This is real life, and you got yourself into some shit, and it's gonna take you some time to get out of it. And I think that has been like a realization, something I had to kind of come to terms with, because I'm like, I had all these grand ideas. Like, I was gonna go to this, I was gonna do Pilates. I was gonna do, what's the AppCore? I think it's called AppCore. I don't know. I was gonna do so many different things, and it just didn't turn out that way. Like, it didn't. So I'm trying to figure out that. And I think my bad money habits, because I don't have any financial responsibilities to like rent, utilities, stuff like that, minus like my phone bill, my car payment, and my car insurance. I really don't, oh shit, and loans, but I really don't have any additional, I don't have any like outstanding or strenuous like bills that like require me to not have any money. But I'm like, God damn, I thought I was gonna have at least $1 to save. Like what the what the heck? What the helly? Nah. No, it just kind of hits a little different. And I think that's what hurts. Like, but it's also putting to perspective that I have my master's and I should be doing more with my master's. And just being home, it has me thinking about all the opportunities, and like just spending time with family has gotten me to think about the opportunities around me. And like, because my family members are getting older, like my grandparents, my parents, my aunts, and maybe some uncles, and just thinking about what that looks like and the responsibilities that I may have here to just help out or tend to those things. Like, the whole purpose is to build generational wealth so that the generations after me don't have to struggle like how I have struggled in my adulthood, and just set them up for success a little bit better. So I think that's the thing. So I'm kind of in that space of like, okay, well, I got to get my shit together now. I have to get my shit together, and I have to really think about what getting my shit together looks like and what environment is going to better suit me. So I don't know. I really have to just get my bearings on some things and just think about what that looks like. And yeah, it's just been a very interesting time for me just to try to sit here and figure those things out. It's been a challenge. I'm not going to hold you. It really has been a challenge. So yeah, but this wasn't supposed to be a long video. This was just supposed to be a video for me to come on and introduce this journey that I'm on now, because I did make this big old grand thing where I was moving to Dallas, and I was, looking at apartments and how that was working. And as much as I want to go to Dallas, if I'm being totally honest, Texas scares me because of the political climate. And with all the bullshit going on, it does scare me. And down south scares me. So I'm very happy that I'm not in Florida. Miss Tampa, but I'm happy that I'm not in Florida because of what's politically going on. I just don't think that it's conducive for Black people. I don't think that down south is best for us, but for whatever reason, I'm still feeling drawn there. Like my heart is drawn to the warm weather, and I think that's because from the motherland, baby, that melanin. But I don't know, it just kind of got me thinking, like, what's more important. And I have to kind of sacrifice some things, and I think I'm more so willing to sacrifice what my heart wants right now for what's needed in the moment. And I think what's needed is for me to, like, kind of invest my money wisely, maybe not take a few trips, maybe sit down, maybe just take a pause on what I want for me, and not even what I want for me, just take a pause on some of the fun things that I had fun thought process I had for myself. I think that's where I am. As much as I hate to say it, yeah, I think it's just best that I do that. And yeah, I really feel like I am becoming an adult. I don't know why I want to cry saying that, but I feel like it's just kind of clicking now. Yeah, it's kind of clicking now. So just had some realizations and just thinking about some things. So, but it's been beautiful. It's an interesting change to my journey. It is a huge change to who I am, being independent. I've definitely had to ask for help a lot more than I even feel comfortable, because I don't like asking for help, and I can always normally do it on my own. But now I'm in a season of like I have to ask for assistance, and I have to be open to allowing others to help me. Like, I hate the fact that I get paid and I don't do anything because I don't have the money, or I hate that I have to, like, ask my dad for something or let them pay for me when we go out to places. Like, that makes me sad because I feel like I should be farther than where I am. But I know that this era that I'm in is to teach me how to, I think it's to teach me how to, hold on. Rocky's about to, Rocky, come here. Isn't he so cute, y'all? This is like my baby. Hi, Rocky. All right. Get out. You messing up the aesthetics. Get your big head down. Get out. He's so cute, y'all. I had to distract him because somebody was walking past. Yeah, I've had a really hard time asking for help and allowing others to help me in the past. And I think this season is now forcing me to ask for help and just kind of vocalize that. And yeah, it's been a very interesting transition. And as much as I want to say I hate it, I feel like it's needed, especially being in an environment where, my dad is kind of like, he's a lot better with money. And being younger, I think, and me and him have had this conversation, as like me being younger, when he would try to tell me to save money, the way in which he would do it, I didn't take to it. So as I got older, I felt like, this is my money, and no, I'm not going to let you take it, because I didn't perceive that in the most positive way. Him, like, putting money into my savings because of how it was presented to me. But now I feel like I wish I would have done it. Like, even with him helping with my credit cards, like, I wish I would have let him help me instead of being so stubborn. Like, when I was in college, I got my first credit card with Discover, and he's like, okay, well, let me know when the bill is due. And I think I probably told him like a couple days before the bill was due, and I think I told him a couple days before the bill was due, and I think he didn't pay it, or didn't send me the money to pay it. So I was like, well, he never said anything about it, so I'm just not going to tell him, not knowing that being a stubborn ass, it was going to harm me more than it was harming him. Like, I found out years later when my little sister got her car, she had like a damn near 800 credit score. 18. And yeah, that shit sucked. Because I'm like, I should have just listened. But because of how I perceived things then, it kind of fucked me up in the long run. So I don't know. It's just, now I'm just in a space where, what was that? Oh, that was the thing. But now I'm in a space where I'm just kind of like looking at things differently. And even now, I don't like when he's like, well, Well, why did you spend money on that? Why did you do this with your money? I hate it, but I know it's coming from a place of love, and he's like being, like a dad. He's being a dad and trying to help me because he knows that's what that's what I struggle with. So I don't know. It's just really submitting myself to the process. Rocky, okay, go ahead. It's just me really submitting to the process and just being okay with changing how things have been. So I'm learning that, and it's oh my god, it's been interesting. So just stay tuned, because this journey that I'm on is an interesting one, and I just have a feeling that it's just gonna gradually get better. So yeah, as I flourish, I will share shit with y'all, and I hope that this not only helps someone. So if you're thinking about moving home and you have family that you actually like and they're willing to allow you to come home to get your shit back together, do it. Just make sure you have a plan, and be okay if that plan changes for the better. Yeah, things change and shit happens, but I think it's just how we decide to handle those changes going forward. So yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Again, my name is Tana Louise, and my channel is everything lifestyle, everything self-improvement, everything fitness. Yeah, just get ready, because this shit it's got to get better. It literally can't get any worse. It can only get better. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Oh, wait. Excuse me. But thank you for watching. Please like and definitely subscribe for more on my journey. I look forward to hearing from you guys. Or, oh my god, please comment if you guys have any suggestions or tips please definitely comment some tips or better money habits, anything that has helped you guys on a journey if you've had to move home. And let's create a strong community here. So thank you guys for watching.